whatever you want to do with it, just write down to get all that energy out, boom, and be on to the next one. Because you don't want your whole pregnancy just to be filled with all this anger and hurt, because you're unaware that this baby forming inside of you is just showing the parts of you that you decided or that you just didn't want to acknowledge within yourself. What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Gotta See Maja. Another video. We back with another video. Y'all, look, I can't even look how big I am. Yes, oh my God, y'all. This is how I got with my skirt, because they ain't gonna do no other way. Yo, one more month until baby girl gets here. Cheers. Cheers. Right here, what I'm drinking is called the I Am Prosperity. This is a juice that's from my juice brand with my family, and this is made with spirulina, moringa. We got the sour sop, wheatgrass, mango, and apple juice. So y'all gonna have to go ahead and get y'all some I Am Prosperity. Y'all see, I done finished this bottle. I'm gonna have to come back with another bottle and have all my things together, because this one is just so good, so refreshing, like, goodness. But back to the other thing, what I know y'all really here for. Dealing with the mama trauma, okay? Y'all, and I'm not even talking about your mom trauma, okay? I'm not talking about issues with your mom or your partner's mom. I'm talking about your own trauma. That's why I call it mama trauma, because we're moms now. If you're watching this, and you're probably a mom, so it's like, or a mom to be, or I don't even know, but maybe. Dealing with pregnancy, emotions come up like crazy. Every little thing irritates you. Y'all, this morning I had on this cute outfit. I felt so sexy, so cute, but I wasn't comfortable. Like, it was good for in the house. Then I went outside, was walking around, and I'm like, oh no, I had to take this outfit off. Like, it's just not comfortable for me. It's just not getting it for me. I was getting too many stairs, and not to say that I can't handle a few stairs, because your girl can handle whatever, but I'm like, it just wasn't comfortable for myself. Go back in the house, I'm like, I can't find nothing to wear, and cried. And my partner over there, he looking at me like, what's wrong with you? He gonna ask me, he was like, you want something to eat? Like, no, I don't want nothing to eat. No, I don't. I'm mad because I can't find nothing to wear. So, but I did something simple, something cute, straight to the point. But that's just to go to say, we gonna have emotions during this pregnancy. The emotions gonna go crazy, and I have had a crazy experience dealing with my own trauma during this pregnancy, and sometimes not even realizing that it's my trauma that's coming up that I didn't even know that presented itself, and it was something that triggered me. I took it off on my partner, took it off on people close to me, and I just took it off on myself instead of trying to like fix it. It's not that instead of trying to fix it, but acknowledging it, you know? So I felt like that's why I wanted to talk to y'all today, was acknowledging that mama trauma, your own trauma, okay? When holding this baby girl. The first point that I wanted to make is that, like I just said like a little bit, holding your child, I don't know what it does to women. I don't know why pregnancy is so emotional, because of hormonal shit. I don't know why pregnancy is so emotional, but as you hold your child, just know there are going to be things that happen that causes you to react to in different ways. Like, pregnant women may have different ways of reacting to things that trigger them from a past experience of trauma that they had that they never acknowledged. Yours could be in the form of crying, yelling, throwing things, depression. It's so many different forms that can happen for you. That's how you react to different triggers and things like that. My way is crying and screaming. When I get triggered for something, I cry and I scream, and I think to myself, all is done. All is over. It's not a zip zero, y'all. What I've learned, I was talking to somebody and she was like, girl, this is your trauma. This is from your past history. You know, that's what we calling it. But this is something from your past that came up that made you feel some kind of way, but you never really acknowledged it. Now that you have a baby, everything you acknowledge 10 times more. But it was always in you. You just never acknowledged it. As you carry your child, there are going to be things that happen that trigger you. You may not realize that, oh my God, this is a trigger. You may not realize that, oh my God, this is something that I actually did feel hurt about when I was just me, before I was me and with child. And I never really did anything that I wanted to solve it. So the key to that is to keep it in mind. And your baby is going to show things to you, like spiritually. The things that you need to work on before your baby gets here or as your baby grows. Because I have a feeling that just anything that we don't work on that is being presented to us that we ignore, we're going to have our child and we're going to have those problems come to us tenfold. When you go through those things, I honestly feel like you could look at it as something positive, because even though it probably made you snap, you probably already did have your hissy fit, your crying fit, your anger fit, your throwing fit, you probably already had all of that. Now you have the opportunity to acknowledge something that hurt you. Why did this hurt me? Ask yourself these questions. Go through that self-shadow work, because once your child gets here, y'all, I don't even know, it's my first child, but I could just imagine if half the things that was triggered me, if I really didn't say, oh, this actually did make me feel some kind of way, this happened from my childhood that I low-key did carry for a very long time. If I didn't acknowledge that, I just feel like when my child actually gets here, especially with my baby girl, my baby being a baby girl, I just feel like it's just gonna smack me in the face. But one thing I do know is that when I'm faced with something, and because I'm in this emotional, precious state, I'm not just gonna let something just go. Just know, holding this child will bring you guys these experiences that could happen. Somebody did to you, or you did to yourself, or circumstances may just seem like that. And it's the reason why you're reacting a certain kind of way is because some part of you felt betrayed, felt abandoned, was just hurt, lied to. So many different things could have happened to us prior to being with child. That's going to happen, and it's going to happen tenfold. Now that we done got that through, you already know, if you didn't know, that pregnancy is going to bring up your past traumas. Holding your baby is going to bring your past traumas. Now you know. Now you can be mentally prepared for it. Write it down. Write down what triggers you. Write down those. Just write everything fucking down. Just write it all down. Write it down. Just let it go. Write it down. So you come back, you can look at it. Whatever you want to do with it, just write down to get all that energy out, boom, and be on to the next one. Because you don't want your whole pregnancy just to be filled with all this anger and hurt, because you're unaware that this baby forming inside of you is just showing the parts of you that you decided or that you just didn't want to acknowledge within yourself. Perfectly fine, but don't blame your baby. Don't blame your child for the traumas that you had. You are birthing a new beautiful being, and it is so freaking spiritual. So it's not your child's fault that you've been through things that hurt you. Your child is there to just, while she's in this birthing form, while as a woman we are in this transformation form, your child is just showing you those parts, giving you a choice. Your child and the Most High is giving you a choice to recognize those parts of you that you closed out, making you choose, is this something that I want to work on for the health of myself and the health of my child and the health of my family, or is this something that I'm just going to ignore? Okay, use this time. I feel like it's very important. Use this time as your baby grows, because even if you have many children, you only have one pregnancy. You can't replace, you can't change anything that happened in your pregnancy. So use that time to acknowledge the things that hurt you. Face that. Don't blame your child. This is a time of strength. And everything that you do for yourself. Inevitably, it helps your baby, guys. Women, we can really change the game if we focus on ourself, our self-love, self-health, and all things that's going to make us be a better person. So in all, we can be a better mother. You feel what I'm saying? If something came up against you that you don't acknowledge while you're even pregnant, imagine when your baby gets here. You know, she might do something that's an exact replica of what somebody did to you, your own child, and she don't even know. But that sometimes that's how the world works. It shows us the same things over and over again. And what if you decide to do something that you eventually might regret because you didn't decide to acknowledge something that was very small during your pregnancy? Now she's actually here, or he is here, and they done did something, and you like, oh my God, oh I can't believe my baby girl. No, we gotta work on ourselves. And I just feel like this, like I said, transformation. This is a transformational time. Thank your child. Thank your child for putting things in your face that you didn't see before within you, so that you could become a better person, so that you could fulfill your mission, your purpose, your destiny. Okay? This baby is all yours, and they are on your side. Period. Don't get mad at your child for being super emotional. Don't get mad at your child for looking at things and being very reactive from them. Don't be mad at your child for getting into arguments with people and they trying to tell you about yourself. Feel like, I don't know how people go ahead and react, but I just want, if you go ahead, go ahead and react to something or somebody, whatever happened. Then after you react, come back and really talk with yourself. Was I right? Where did this come from? Why am I feeling this way? Don't go out here and go around and just be angry that you're pregnant, angry at yourself, angry at your unborn child for things that you have been through in your past. It's not going to help nobody. In fact, it's just going to make shit a whole lot worse, in my opinion, dealing with that mama trauma. Because I want all my beautiful mommies out there, especially if they're young, to take advantage of this time while pregnant. Don't beat yourself up, especially if your partner's around. Don't beat your partner up either. Yeah, y'all gonna get into arguments, y'all gonna have fights, but if it's something where you're wrong, admit that you're wrong. If it's something that you need to pray about, so God, yourself and the Most High could do whatever type of solving solution, whatever, to help you be better, then acknowledge that and do that. This is a journey. Pregnancy is not just a journey for your child as she grows. This is your own journey, baby girl. Your own journey. Use this time to birth a new you. How many people really talk about that? Birthing a new you in your pregnancy stage. People just say about, oh, when it comes to pregnancy, the only thing I need to worry about is birthing my baby. But no. In this stage, you really birthing a whole new you. I know I'm completely different than when I was first pregnant. Some core values of mine still stayed the same, but who I am today is not who I was. This is a journey, a self journey. Me and my partner, how we are now is not how we was when we first realized that we were pregnant, or how it was before we were pregnant. Use this time to birth a new you. All the things that you want to fix within yourself, fix it. Realize it. And know that yes, some stuff is going to take a little while. You're not going to be able, you can acknowledge something that triggered you. That's the first step. Acknowledge something that triggered you. Acknowledge something that came from your past that you could call a trauma. And it may not take you one day to get over it, 2 days or a week or 3 months, whatever. But as you work on it and things come up again that repeats that, you can acknowledge it and just get better. Everything just get better as you grow. You know what I mean? Have them in your mind. If you're not a writing person, have those changes that you want to have within yourself standard. Like solid. Make it super solid. Okay? Because this could be a beautiful thing. Next thing you know, when it's time for a baby to come, you done worked on yourself so much. You was patient with yourself so much. Your pregnancy is not like nothing. nobody's ever before. You had your struggles, but you dealt with them. And now that the baby is here, baby acknowledged, was by your side. She felt you deal with struggles. He felt you deal with struggles. So imagine now, when your baby comes and they have their own struggles, it's going to be in their blood, in their instinct to deal with their struggles. Period. Everything that you do and choose is going to be a reflection of what your life could be. But now it's also going to be a reflection of what baby's life is going to be and could be. Everything that you choose to do or choose to not do is reflecting on your child. And if you ain't going to do it for your child, do it for you. And if you don't want to do it for you, do it for your child. And if you're in a relationship, this has nothing to do with your man. Your man, if your man is standing by your side and he's going through this fight with you, he may do things that, and especially if this is your first pregnancy, he might do things that's going to come up in ways that affect you based off of how you was raised, how you was treated. And you're going to have to find out how you're going to work with that. Is it something that y'all could talk about? He can acknowledge, and then he'll get over it. You'll get over it. But all of this is a journey of you. Don't make it all about your man. He might do something, not even realizing that he do something, but still it's just a reflection of you, baby girl. Because you can choose, are you going to work on something that affected you, that nobody else have nothing to deal with? It could be a stranger on the street that did something that affected you. Seriously. Affecting you, but now it's affecting your child too. That's what I'm thinking. Like, that's just always keep that in your mind, baby girl, friend. Okay? You're going to have some shit that's going to come up in your pregnancy. Everybody is going to trigger you in some kind of way. Your traumas are going to slap you dead in your motherfucking face. You're going to have to set new motherfucking boundaries. You are going to set new boundaries for other people and for yourself. You're going to have to forgive yourself. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the life growing inside you. Be patient with the Most High working around you. And be patient with the people that's supporting you. Even the people that's supporting you sometimes can trigger you and get on your mother freaking nerves. But all of it is a journey for you to be a better you. All of it is a journey for you to be a better you. That's what I wanted to say. This is my opinion on how to deal with that mama trauma. I don't know many black parents that talk about that mama trauma while pregnant. I know a lot of people that just be going through stuff and blame it on their pregnancy and don't try to take accountability for things that happened to them that they didn't acknowledge within themselves to work on. And now things is coming up because we're super emotional, and this is the time for us to see who we are and the things that are our best traits and the things that are our worst traits. I don't see people really talking about how they go over that. All I see is people just complaining, gossiping, and doing all this other weird, nasty stuff that's not helping them or helping their baby. So take this time to realize that in this pregnancy. And from this moment forward, try to be better. Forgive yourself, your partner. Forgive everybody who loves you. Forgive the Most High for the things that came up in your life that you didn't like. Find a way to move through it. All right, that's it, y'all. So with that being said, make sure you like this video if you felt my vibe. Comment, subscribe if you haven't. Catch up on my other videos if you haven't. Your girl finna be out, go and get some nice food because it's a beautiful day today. Finna meet with my doula and we're gonna talk, have a great time. But that's what I'm gonna do. Go ahead and do something with yourself. This video is over. Don't just be sitting down on YouTube all motherfucking damn day. Go do something for you. Just you, boo boo. Alright, y'all. Another video will be dropping next Friday. Yeah, Friday. I'm switching my days soon, but yeah, another video gonna be dropping on Friday. So I will